Hello everyone, welcome back or to my channel. So I'm just going to do my top 5 favorites of 2023 so far. And we are talking about decks here. I was going to do all tarot, but I would have been lying to myself. So I did 4 tarots and my favorite oracle deck so far. So starting off, and these are in no particular order, the Hush Tarot. Very unique, very dark deck, I would say. Very intuitive deck. I love it. A lot of people have trouble with this one. A lot of people have trouble understanding it. I've even seen on the tube here where people will change cards around and, you know, write a different name on them. Perfectly fine. Hey, you know, do you, boo. But I love it just like it is. At first it took a little bit of getting used to, yes, but not really. I had my trusty old magnifying glass out. I do a lot with this deck because there's so much in it and you never know what you're going to find in some of the cards. But I love this deck. It feels very naturey when you're reading with it. It just, I always kind of like have in the back of my mind like the crinkling of leaves when you're walking in the leaves. I forgot to turn my birds on. So the Hush Tarot. Definitely not Rider-Waite. I would not recommend this to a beginner, but I'm nobody to say, yeah, you shouldn't use this deck. You can't use this deck if you're a beginner. People certainly can do whatever the heck they want. You ain't bothering me. So the Hush Tarot. I love it. A lot of people don't love it, and you don't see a lot of it out there. It's got very nice cardstock, very sturdy, thick cardstock. I love it. So that was the Hush Tarot. Next, we have Tarot of the Hidden Realms. I got this one for Christmas from my husband. And I did a flip through of it and put it back up on my shelf and never really paid much attention to it. A couple months back, I kept looking at it up on my shelf and I was really drawn to it. I pulled it down and it's been down ever since. I think it reads so nicely. I love the imagery. It's a very up in your face kind of deck. Like all the images are like mostly just people and they're like right there, just like this, right up close and personal. However, the aces are animals. This is another deck that steers away from Rider-Waite. It's definitely not a Rider-Waite based deck. I mean, 3 of Pentacles, yeah, you can find, you know, teamwork here. Well, not really teamwork, but, you know, a skill, working at something, but you don't see the other people, right? So, I mean, the Lovers, yeah, you have what appears to be a female, and then you have her entwined with the Green Man, what looks to be the Green Man to me anyways. But, yeah, it's not Rider-Waite-y. And as you can see, very up close and personal and in your face. It doesn't bother me. When I first started laying them out, though, I was like, whoa, all these people are just looking at me. But then see here, you have all the aces are animals, and the 4 of Pentacles is an animal, and there may be a couple more. The Shadow Dance, and some of the names have been changed. Shadow Dance is the devil. I love this King of Pentacles. So as you can see, there's Fae. It's a very magical, enchanting deck. I adore it. The Blasted Beach for the Tower. The 3 of Cups is pretty traditional. And this is another one you don't see a lot of, because a lot of people, from what I've seen and gathered from videos here on YouTube, people have trouble with it. I don't. Next one, the Unfolding Path Tarot Mass Market Edition. I also have the indie version, and I can't stand it. The cardstock is horrible. This Mass Market Edition is wonderful. Now I can finally love this deck because of the cardstock. The indie version was just horrible. And I think that's a lot of, I mean, I have a couple indie decks, and I can say with them that the cardstock is horrible. So I don't back anything off Kickstarter or anything. My husband bought me that indie version of that Unfolding Path Tarot, which is now for sale on my website. I never used it. I used it a couple times for readings here on YouTube, collective readings. I mean, look at that death card. But you can, when you shuffle it, clumps together. I mean, you can't get jumpers out of it. I have to have jumpers. Look at this moon. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Very vibrant. A lot of people compare it to the Light Seers, and I don't. I mean, nope, I don't see the comparison. Maybe because they're both modern, but there's absolutely no comparison in my opinion. The Light Seers is my soul deck. Okay, and then the next one, like I said, no particular order, the Bone Stone. Such a beautiful deck. $444 later, I just finally got this one. There is a mass market coming out in 2024. They have changed some of the cards, this being one of them, and they have changed the back of the backings. I like these backings just fine, and I like this Magician just fine. I do not care for the new Magician. With all due respect, it is one of the, they have made the Magician card into one of the producers, or Avalon or Anna's family member. Sorry, but I just, nope, I like that one just fine. So I went ahead and ordered this deck, and I absolutely love it. I do have to say, I feel like it's delicate. It's an absolute piece of work. It's an absolute piece of art. So my first couple days having it, I could not put it down. Here's probably my favorite card in the whole deck. My first couple days having it, I could not put it down. And I have found myself, I have been a little under the weather though. I've been going through procedures and stuff, so I haven't been my full self. I'm getting back to that though. So I find myself putting it over on my desk here, and I haven't been reaching for it. And I kind of think it's because I don't want to hurt it, so to speak, is what I come up with. Because the gilding I know is going to wear off. Look at this. I know the gilding is going to wear right down. This deck is notorious for it. Most decks with gilding are. But I paid a good penny for this deck directly from Avalon, I must add. I mean, there are people out there selling it for over $1,000, and there was another person who had it for $250 I was going to purchase, and I said, no, I'm going to pay respects to the creator and purchase from her. But anyhow, I was standing up here at my desk one night, and I was shuffling the deck to pull a card for my card of the day for my Facebook page, and like I said, I was standing up, so I was doing my shuffle, and the card dropped down on the table, and it hit on a corner, and it immediately dented. So I was like, that scared me. If, you know, when it's a mass market deck and you can just say, oh shit, I'm going to have to go spend 20 bucks and, you know, get another copy. Same, well, not same, like with my Tarot of the Hidden Realms that I just showed you, I accidentally ripped a card the other day because my old background that I had here, my old table covering, the card stuck to it. So I went to go like this, and to pick them up, and when I did, because I couldn't get them up, I tore a card with my nail that was for my, I'm trying to find the card in this one that fell. I was thankfully able to manage getting it out for the most part. But anyways, I've yet to reorder a new copy, and I'm going to, because it made a pretty good rip in the card. Well, when that happened with this one, I was like, holy shit. I cannot afford to go spend $444 more to buy this deck. And I believe it was, yes, it was this one. I mean, it's nothing major, but when it happened, it dented right in. I believe it was this card. Yeah, it was this corner, and it took the gilding right off, and it kind of bent the corner of the card very slightly, but it was enough for me to get my heart pumping like, oh my gosh, no. So I feel now like I'm almost scared to use it, because I don't want to destroy it. I don't mind some wear and stuff, but I don't want rips or dents. You know what I mean? So that is my bone stone. I will definitely pick it up and use it. I mean, I have the money to go in and order another copy if need be. It's just, I really, you know, I don't want to have to do that. But I have a feeling that I'm not going to love the mass market like I love this version. So my number 5 is an Oracle deck, and this is the Leq Oracle. I really love, I would say it's kind of a little bit darker, but not always. Some of the cards are actually very pretty, but a lot of them are kind of dark. But you get She Who Sees, then you get the name of, I believe, I don't know if these are goddesses or what, but they all have names. But I don't use them for their names, the deck for their names. I use them for the image, She Who Sees, the title, and you get some keywords here. And I pair this like with anything. I use this one for myself too, and I really enjoy it. It has really accurate readings, and not to mention how beautiful the backs are. Like this one. This is beautiful, not dark. She who rises up, empower, uplift, elevate. They're very beautiful, and I love to, like, I pair this one with pretty much any deck. But these are the 5 decks in 2023 that I have really been enjoying. And as you notice, none of them are in their boxes, because these 5 are actually on my tarot table. As you can see, I've changed it. Guys, I have been through it with this tabletop. So this is actually countertop adhesive covering. It's very sturdy, very strong. It's not a cloth. I love how my cards can now slide around, you know, like it should be. But I want dark wood, so I have tomorrow coming a very dark contact paper, so I'm going to be redoing my desk yet again. So underneath this, it's just solid white, and I didn't want to like gouge it up or have decks, you know, scuffing it up and whatnot. Just because I bought the dust brand new. I love this card. I bought the dust brand new. I just don't want it destroyed in the event that I get, because eventually I might get an L-shaped desk again. There's one I've got my eye on, and I'd give this desk to my daughter. She's 9. She was just asking, Mom, can I get a desk for my room, since I'm going into the 4th grade now, and I'll probably have lots of homework, so she wants a desk. So, but for now, she's mine, and I may just go out and buy her a desk. But either way, I just don't want to destroy it, and I put some of this down. I did a test drive, and I'm thinking this is gonna peel the original surface right off this desk, and it didn't. So I'll find out tomorrow though when I take this off to put the new on. So that's why you guys have been seeing so many changes on my area here. So that was the Leq Oracle. I really enjoy that. So thank you all for watching. Please do share. I'd love to see everybody else's top 5 favorite decks of 2023 so far. I just love watching videos and looking at decks. So I hope to see some out there. Thank you all. Take care and be blessed.